This is a really great question, and the long and short of it is, what can you do in general to just become a more regulated human? It's kind of unrealistic to believe that we're never going to be impacted by the regulation levels or the emotion levels of the people around us. We're human, we're hardwired for connection. Those things impact us sometimes. And so I think there's kind of three main components to exploring what this might look like for you. So number one, like I mentioned, what is it going to look like for you just to become a more securely regulated person in general? This is the work that I do with clients inside my membership or in one-on-one coaching all the time. So we look at lifestyle management, stress levels, sleep, general self-care, etc. We do really specific brain-based and nervous system drills to help restore regulation to our nervous system. So what are you doing on a daily basis to just have a more regulated baseline to work from? And then the second is, do you know what helps you to stay more rooted, to basically reverse that spiral of escalation when, not if, but when it does show up? And in order to do that, you need to have an awareness of what your experience looks like. So what I mean by that is, do you know what it feels like in your body when you are escalating? Or are you so reactive now that you go from whatever your baseline is to completely escalated, reactive, and snapping in an instant? And if so, then there's just some exploration that needs to happen right now. So what that could look like is, the next time you are really reactive, can you just pause really quick and say, what did it feel like just before I got here? Starting to pay attention to smaller moments of escalation, or maybe even being so overwhelmed or shutting down, so that you can become familiar with what it feels like in your body when you are becoming dysregulated, and also become familiar with what it feels like in your body when you are moving towards safety or regulation and calm. And then starting to experiment. What are the things when I am being escalated that help me to return to a sense of feeling grounded? And this is so uniquely personal for everyone. I have clients where it's grabbing an ice cube, taking a deep breath, going and stepping outside. They have particular thoughts that they practice. So exactly what's going to work for you in those situations is as unique as you are. And it can be helpful to remember that other people's emotions are their own. Other people's reactions are their own. It is your job to sit there and decide what you want to do, how you want to stay true to yourself, connected, and regulated. And if you want help in doing this work, this is what I do every day in my one-on-one coaching and my membership. You can click the link in my bio or send me a DM over on Instagram to learn a little bit more about what it might look like to get support in this work.